game.
I'm gonna say
Bad
this.
game. It
I'm gonna
was
say this.
him. Jesus Christ. He had
I don't
options
even
to
think
make it
this is
better.
a
He
hot.
can't.
I don't think this is a hot take, and I'll argue anybody down about this. C.J. Stroud is a better quarterback than Drake May.
Easy.
Easy.
Even with, and you know what?
And I'm not a prisoner of the, and I'm not a. And you see how, nigga, I'm Mr. Texas, you ain't. He's ready to walk off like I'm not telling the truth. I'm not being a homo or a prisoner of the moment just because CJ had the worst game of his
He had
career.
the worst game of his career, but an accumulation of playoff games and regular seasons.
Ask me who I would
Here
rather
we
have.
go.
I would much rather have CJ Stroud, who doesn't have a turnover issue. I don't believe CJ Stroud has a turnover issue.
I believe that game was an anomaly. Personally,
I do
I
believe that
pray it
game
was
was
an
an
I find
anomaly.
it really strange
I
how
believe
y'all
that
are
game
taking
was
the
an
same
anomaly.
kind of y'all taking both elimination games and y'all are treating them differently because of your bias. It's crazy.
But again,
No,
bro,
I'm not.
Drake
But I
May
don't get
was
it.
carried. Like you could have a future and believe Drake May to be everything that you dream for him to be. That's cool, and I respect that. I'm not knocking it. Again, I think Drake May is a really good quarterback. I fuck with him too, but again, the bravado and the tone, the sentiment that you are carrying for Drake May as if like he was a godsend and he carried the New England Patriots through this playoff run is absurd. And that is what we are calling you out for.
I think
I'm not,
CJ Stroud has
oh
a
my
stronger arm than
God.
Drake May. I
Jesus
think
freaking
he has more arm
Christ.
talent than Drake May. I think he layers throws better than Drake May. I think he
When
has. I'm just
have I
saying.
ever said that this man was monumental during these playoffs? I said he is led them through it and made some big plays. Plays, not games, not even
I don't.
quarters,
I think
not
the
even
defense. I
halves.
think
I
the
said
defense
plays.
led them through. The defense led them through,
That's
and
fine. You can live with that. That's
with the
cute.
assistance of C.J. Stroud. Bro, Drake May
That's
has
what it all
been
boils down to. That's what it all boils down
Drake
to.
May
That's fine.
The
Drake May
reason
had the job every quarterback dreams of, which is just don't fuck it up.
the reason I can't
Yeah, he
empathize
did it
with you
like
on
three
that
times in
point,
a row and he fucked up one time and it's
I
like, oh
can't
my God, you're
empathize with you on
shitty.
that point, Darnell, because
You can't
Drake
empathize with the shit.
not only, and I get it,
All up, bro. All
I
up.
get it. But Drake May and the Patriots, bro, they look at the strength of schedule, man. They had the easiest schedule in the
Oh
league.
my God. That's my check. I didn't
You're
care
n-
about the strength of schedule. That's my check on this podcast. Y'all roasting somebody for
well,
talking
you
about the
know
strength of
what?
schedule.
Well, you know what? I hope you don't care about it next year when your ass get a first place schedule and you get to see them niggas every week, and you don't get to
And
see
you
teams
playing,
that are under 500
And
religiously.
that's not even
yeah.
gonna shop under iron. That's perfectly fine. It's gonna make them a
Man,
better
I hope
franchise.
y'all draft good, and I hope y'all get better in the offseason because y'all gonna need it. Because that first place schedule can be humbling. Ask CJ Stroud. And that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it all boils
Yeah,
down to. Big CJ.
cause you getting on CJ as if CJ didn't perform with the easy schedule initially. And then when we did win the division and we got the first place schedule and we had Stephon Diggs and everybody was healthy, we was terrorizing the league before everybody went down. And then when we didn't have receivers and then we didn't have an O line, and CJ still persevered through and still won a playoff game. They wasn't trying to throw him away. But when something similar happens in that third year and they don't even start off hot, we have a historic defense and we end up going 12-5. Now all of a sudden, because CJ has a concussion and he missed 3 games and Davis Mills plays mid and gets carried by the defense, and all of a sudden CJ has the worst game of his career on that last divisional playoff game. Now all of a sudden we need to hold the horses and see. Oh, we need to. If Cincinnati want to trade Joe Burrow for CJ, we need to. Man, no, we don't need to
Whoa.
do
Now you're
that.
putting words in my mouth
I'm not
now.
saying.
I've
I
never
know. I'm
made
not saying.
that.
I didn't say
It's like,
you said
whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa. I'm
I'm just
bothered.
talking
I'm
about
upset. I'm
narratives.
hurt. But I ain't
No, I'm
talking
talking
about
about
trading the
narratives in
boy.
general. I'm not talking about
Lord
you. I'm
have
just talking about
mercy.
like,
I got you, bro. I got you. You
yeah,
scared me. I'm like,
narratives that may be on the internet and stuff like that, just circulating, currently that I've seen online. So I'm not lumping you into that, but I'm just speaking in general. But like I said all that to say, like, let's pump the brakes a little bit, man. Let's remember history and let's remember what CJ has done. And I just think he's a better player than Drake. Although, shout out to the Patriots for making the Super Bowl. You played a depleted Broncos team without their quarterback, and then CJ had the worst game of his. But it's just like, hey,
which every player is entitled to. You just hate that it
Yeah.
comes at the most unopportune time.
hey, man, I hate it had to be him.
All right, next question. Does CJ Stroud perform better than Drake May?
Based on how he plays when he gets sacked and he's uncomfortable, I don't think he does.
We
I think he
played the
gets a little more
Seahawks
desperate.
already. We played Seahawks
And we
already.
lost. And we lost.
It was closer than that bullshit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was way
bad,
closer than that. We only
And
lost by a possession.
And CJ was in that game, right? Just make it,
Yes,
I'm
we
not
only
being
lost
funny
by
over it.
no. We only lost by a possession. That's what I'm saying. It was a close game. So if you say, like, when you constantly bring up the point of, oh, could anybody else have done better? Yes, and have done better. Did they
So
still
you-
lose? Yes, but
Do
it
you
was
feel
a
like the
much
Patriots-
closer game.
Do you
A
feel like the
much-
Patriots is a better defense than the Seahawks?
No.
Okay, then. I don't understand that. That's just pure logic.
I think you missed the point.
I get what you're saying. That's
the
regular
Texans
season. I
played the
get that.
Seahawks.
What I'm
The
saying
score
is,
was closer.
in the
The
regular season.
Seahawks played the Patriots. Okay. Oh, but I'm saying we have a litmus test. Both teams played, albeit different stages. One game was closer and competitive. One game was a complete ass whooping shellacking. You get where I'm going with it? You see you see the difference in that? Like, you asking, like, could somebody have fared better? And I'm like, people have fared better.
So in that game, CJ Stroud, 229 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And let's see, did he have any
Better than
fumbles?
Drake May? Unfortunately, hey, bro, I'm trying not to bring this up, Darnell, to bust your little bubble, but Drake May had the most garbage time yards in NFL Super Bowl history.
Yeah.
Leading into the fourth quarter, them niggas didn't have over 100 yards of nothing.
And at that point, they were just playing prevent defense. So take whatever you want underneath.
Them niggas had 195 yards in the fourth quarter.
So a lot of that.
It was
and a lot of
very
that came
Dak
from-
Prescottish.
And a lot of that came from the air, right? A lot
Hey,
of
you
it came
leave
from
Dak
the
Prescott
fast.
out of this shit.
A lot of it
Y'all
came from
fight
being on the
this
ground,
CJ
my
shit out
dog.
of both of you. Leave Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott all the way out of this. Y'all talking about CJ Stroud when he gets better.
A lot of, I mean,
Y'all
It's the
sound
truth.
like
what it is,
Cowboy
man.
fans.
I guess.
How the hell
It's the
CJ Stroud
truth,
get
man.
motion and lost?
Like I said, the emotions are running high. I'm not really as hurt as provoked, but it is my boy. I do feel kind of some type of way about it, but the second year I'm not. It ain't the end of the world. Second year I can live with fuck up. Second, I can really live with that,
Bro, but again, you take being there for granted. You think you go get back.
And
it ain't no guarantee you going back.
Brother, I'm here to tell you.
And Drake May is
I'll make
in
a
a
bold prediction right now. I don't think he's going back.
like
I don't
career
think he's going
or
back.
throughout career or like
Career.
Wow. Drake May is not going back to the Super Bowl. Sean Hart is all said.
I like
Call me
this.
what you will.
I like
Call
this.
me what you will. I don't see it, bro. Maybe we'll bring this clip up, and maybe I'll get clowned on the internet, or maybe I won't, and maybe I'll look like a prophet.
The doors of the pod are open.